Hey Broncos Nation, let's get straight to the point. The latest updates are stirring the hearts of all Denver Broncos fans. Get ready for an analysis of the changes shaking up our team and the expectations for what's to come. The NFL free agency market is always a period of speculation, negotiations, and strategic moves that can define the future of franchises and players. In 2024, one of the names generating the most discussion is Chris Godwin, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver. With the possibility of Godwin entering free agency, the Denver Broncos have emerged as a potentially ideal destination for the veteran. However, this potential pairing depends on several factors, including the Buccaneers' decision, the Broncos' interest, and Godwin's own desire to explore new opportunities. Chris Godwin, 29, is one of the most consistent and underrated wide receivers in the NFL. Since being drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the third round of the 2017 NFL Draft, Godwin has been a key piece of the team's offense. His ability to create separation, reliable hands, and versatility to play both in the slot and on the outside make him a valuable target for any quarterback. In recent years, Godwin has formed a dynamic duo with Mike Evans, another elite wide receiver, helping the Buccaneers win Super Bowl LV in the 2020 season. During that campaign, Godwin was essential, recording 65 receptions for 840 yards and 7 touchdowns in the regular season. His chemistry with legendary quarterback Tom Brady was one of the pillars of the team's offensive success. However, the 2023 season was marked by challenges for Godwin. He suffered an ankle injury that sidelined him for the final 10 games of the season. Despite this, he still managed respectable numbers: 50 receptions, 576 yards, and 5 touchdowns. These statistics show that even with physical limitations, Godwin remains a productive and impactful player. The big question surrounding Chris Godwin at the moment is whether the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will allow him to test free agency. Godwin is currently in the final year of his contract, and the Buccaneers have until the start of the legal tampering window to decide whether to extend his contract or let him explore other opportunities. During the 2024 NFL Combine, rumors suggested that the Buccaneers were inclined to keep Godwin on the team. However, the ankle injury and uncertainties about his full recovery may have caused the team's management to hesitate. Additionally, the Buccaneers face financial challenges, with the NFL salary cap requiring tough decisions about which players to retain and which to let go. If Godwin is released, he will become one of the most sought-after names in free agency. His combination of experience, proven production, and versatility makes him an attractive option for several teams, including the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are in a period of rebuilding and transition. After a disappointing 2023 season, the team is focused on providing second-year quarterback Bo Nix with the tools he needs to succeed. Nix, who was selected in the first round of the 2023 NFL Draft, showed flashes of potential in his rookie season, but clearly needs more talent around him to thrive. Currently, the Broncos' top wide receiver is Courtland Sutton, a talented player who cannot single-handedly carry the weight of the passing attack. Adding Chris Godwin to the roster would transform Denver's receiving unit, creating a formidable duo with Sutton. Godwin could serve as the primary slot receiver, leveraging his ability to gain yards after the catch, and his knack for finding openings in opposing defenses. Moreover, Godwin would bring experience and leadership to a relatively young group of receivers. His presence would help accelerate Bo Nix's development by providing a reliable and consistent target in critical situations. If the Broncos managed to sign Chris Godwin, the impact on the team's offense would be immediate. Godwin is known for his ability to turn short plays into significant gains, something that would be extremely valuable for a young quarterback like Nix. Additionally, his versatility would allow the Broncos' offensive coordinator to create more dynamic formations and schemes, making life harder for opposing defenses. Another factor to consider is Godwin's competitive mindset. He is a player who knows what it takes to win, having been a key part of the team that won the Super Bowl in 2021. This experience in high-pressure moments would be invaluable for the Broncos, who are looking to return to the playoffs after several disappointing seasons. Despite the potential benefits, signing Chris Godwin is not without risks. The ankle injury that sidelined him for part of the 2023 season is a legitimate concern. Although Godwin has shown he can be productive even with physical limitations, the Broncos would need to carefully evaluate his health before committing to a long-term contract. Additionally, the free agent market for wide receivers tends to be competitive and expensive. Godwin will likely receive generous offers from multiple teams, and the Broncos will need to weigh the cost-benefit of investing a significant portion of their salary cap in a player entering his 30s. While the Broncos and other teams closely monitor Godwin's situation, the Buccaneers face a crucial decision. Extending Godwin's contract would be a statement of intent, showing that the team is committed to keeping its championship window open. However, this would require a significant financial investment, which could be complicated given the current salary cap situation. On the other hand, if the Buccaneers decide not to re-sign him, they risk losing one of the pillars of their offense. Godwin is not only a productive player, but also a locker room leader and a fan favorite. His departure would leave a significant void in the roster, especially considering that Mike Evans is also aging and may not have many elite seasons left. Chris Godwin's situation is a microcosm of what makes the NFL free agency market so fascinating. For the Denver Broncos, he represents an opportunity to accelerate their rebuild and provide Bo Nix with an elite target. For the Buccaneers, the decision on Godwin could define the franchise's direction in the coming years. As the legal tampering window approaches, all eyes will be on Tampa Bay. If Godwin is released, the Broncos and other teams will certainly make offers. But if the Buccaneers manage to keep him, it could signal that they still believe in their ability to compete in the short term. Ultimately, Chris Godwin is more than just a talented player. He is a symbol of the tough decisions NFL teams must make every year. And for Broncos fans, he could be the missing piece to bring glory back to the Mile High City.